Hello and welcome everybody to High Roller Table Casino Chips for January 2022, the top 10 eBay sales in January. So let's dive into it, starting with number 10. Now remember, these are individual chips, casino chips. So we're not talking about like cryptocurrency chips or other types of chips, potato chips. We're talking about casino chips, individual chips or small groups. So we're going to start today with number 10, Cactus Pete's $5 casino chip, Jackpot Nevada. This sold on January 23rd for $433.99. Now, I always liked the Cactus Pete design. It's that fun little medallion inlay that has that awesome little sombrero being worn by the cactus. And obviously, I love it how it says on the bottom there, Jackpot Nevada, on Highway 93. It's always important to remember exactly where your casino is. That moves us to number 9. We have a $5 MGM Desert Inn Las Vegas exceedingly rare R9 casino chip sold on January 29th for $490. This is a denomination mold from Bud Jones. It looks really clean. There's not much to say about this. Desert Inn, the MGM variety. And that brings us to number 8, the 1948 Thunderbird Hotel $25 casino chip, Las Vegas, Nevada, sold on January 9th for $500. Now, every time I see this cool golden Thunderbird hot stamped into a chip, I think that's super awesome. It's on a key mold that has that red edge spot pattern around the outside. It's not Thunderbird 1, it's Thunderbird 25, which doesn't sound quite as cool, but it's in great condition and it looks amazing. If I've ever wanted to collect a casino chip just because the name of the hotel, it would be the Thunderbird Hotel. Moving on to number 7, the 1946 Mount Charleston Lodge $5 casino chip, sold on January 30th for $574. And I should mention now, not a sponsor, but the Chip Guide is where I go for a lot of information about these chips. For example, the mold on this is called a zigzag mold. I learned that on Chip Guide. If you are watching this channel, I can't imagine you're not familiar with Chip Guide. That's a much, more prominent staple in the poker chip community than this YouTube channel. But if you're not familiar with it, go check it out if you're researching casino chips. Obviously, I love the green hot stamp on this chip. It really jumps out at me, this green hot stamp. And on the other side, obviously, the gold denomination. Number 6, we have the rare 1964 cents as opposed to the common 1965 cents $5 Las Vegas casino chip, token 11th issue hat and cane mold. The bright, happy yellow chip with those dark blue navy edge spots. It's just a really bright, happy chip. I always liked the sands with that huge sun on that inlay. Just a simple, beautiful, very collectible chip. To me, $575, I would pay that easily. You can see there are 6 bids on this chip. An amazing casino chip here from an amazing resort. Number 5, we have this interesting kind of set, Moulin Rouge casino chips and more. So you can see here, there's some small key Moulin Rouge $5, chips here. And then there's this Royal Nevada Hotel. Not that familiar. It looks like some sort of rectangular mold on those. And the Desert Spa, again, not familiar. It looks like a rectangular mold as well. Don't know much about these. Moulin Rouge, obviously, I'm familiar with. So it was listed at Buy It Now for $750. But like I said, it actually sold for $650 with a best offer accepted. Number 4 is the Dunes Hotel and Casino Baccarat chip set, $5,000 to $25,000 Las Vegas. Sold on January 30th for $695. Best offer accepted. It was originally listed at $795. So when I look at this, I'm not sure what to think of this. I'm not sure how you would get these chips for cheaper than face value, if that makes sense. $25,000 chip, I'm not that familiar with it. But it is an interesting display. If nothing else, you can see they have a Dunes Hotel key. It looks like they have a couple of tokens in there. They don't look like silver strikes, so maybe some $1, $5 tokens, not sure. The key, obviously the chip collection, which is looks pretty impressive, but it's Baccarat, and I don't know what else to tell you about that. Well, let me know your thoughts about this one. This one seems kind of weird to me. It just seems out of place, but what do I know? I'm just a YouTuber. And that brings us to number 3, the Aladdin. Every time I think of Aladdin, I think of Planet Hollywood because that's what replaced it. Milton Prells, is that how you say it? Milton Prells Aladdin, $5 chip. Small crown, lovely chip. I've always loved these. It has that quarter pie. It says right here, 1/4 pie Las Vegas chip, $795. And that sold on January 26th. Also on January 26th, we have the number 2 chip on the list. And this one's awesome. I love this little set here. Hard Rock Sammy Hagar, $5 and $25 casino chip set, 4 chips, for $1,250. And look at this. I mean, it's Sammy Hagar there on awesome Paulson chips. What more do you want in life? Hard Rock Hotel Las Vegas. This is just absolutely phenomenal. I crank up the drum. Look at this. It's just the display, just everything about this is just screaming awesomeness. So I don't know. I don't know if it's, I don't know if I would pay $12.50 for this, but looking at it, I can easily see why. This looks like a highly collectible, awesome set that I imagine would be highly desirable for multiple reasons. Pop culture as well as just a nice, rare, and attractive casino set. And we move on to number 1, the big dog. And like I said before, Dunes always makes appearances here. So we have the 1955 The Dunes Hotel and Casino $5 poker chip. Extremely rare, first year. Sold on January 2nd for $5,201. And I don't know what more I have to say about this. It has that rectangle mold. It's just a beautiful chip. This one's a little dirty, it looks like. It's a $5 chip. But these are highly sought after and very desirable. These constantly go for big bucks. So I'm interested to hear anyone's thoughts about any of these chips or any of these little sets here on this High Rollers series. So it's different every time. But the Dunes and the Sands, what was the other one? Caesars lots of times make appearances. I didn't see a Caesars this month. So as usual, you can join us on Patreon. Thanks to my patrons. I like to give credit to patrons who request credit. I always message back and forth individually with them. And you can also support this channel by visiting my Amazon shop. I'll put a link in the description below. I am an Amazon associate. I make proceeds from qualifying purchases. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoy this content, please subscribe.